tribute. We are here tonight to celebrate the unsung heroes in our community. We take this opportunity to say thank you for the selfless work you do, for your time, and for going above and beyond, and for making a difference. We also want to thank the nominators for recognizing the important role each nominee plays in making Harford County a true community, and for sharing their stories with us so we can join in applauding their contributions. For those of you who have not attended this event in the past, be prepared to be inspired. Before we begin with the ceremony, I'd like to recognize our elected officials here with us tonight. Bob Casserly, Harford County Executive. Michelle Karzinski, Clerk of the Court. Allison Healy, State's Attorney. Tony G., County Council District C. Aaron Penman, County Council District B. Councilman Jacob Bennett, District F. And Ms. Tara Lathrop, representing Councilwoman Jessica Boyle-Zottles. From the town of Bel Air, we had Commissioner Mary Chance, I believe she had to leave early, and Tammy Shenagus from the city of Havre de Grace. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to be with us this evening. I would also like to recognize our sponsors. Our platinum sponsor for this evening is APG Federal Credit Union. I'd also like to thank Richardson's Florets and Gifts, Wegmans, Events Catering Company, Harford TV, Acapella Journey, and Christy Breslin, WMAR TV. And a very special thank you to Pastor Greg Alsbrooks, Deb Sword, and the Bel Air Church, who have served as our gracious hosts for many years. And finally, I would like to express my deep gratitude to the entire staff of the Department of Housing and Community Services, and a special shout out to Teresa Smith, who works tirelessly every year and does a fantastic job pulling this event off. It is now my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce County Executive Bob Casserly.
Thank you, Barbara. Good evening to everybody. What a special night it is here. Tonight, we're going to thank the people who helped make Harford County such a wonderful place to live. We're going to thank the volunteers who give selflessly, who strengthen our community with your service. Whether you're a first responder who helps to save lives, a neighbor who helps someone in need, or a volunteer serving a nonprofit, or a faith volunteer who serves your church, you enrich the lives of your fellow citizens in Harford County with your bravery, your kindness, and your concern. For generations, our county has come together to help each other. Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, we make a life by what we give." Tonight's nominees embody that sentiment so very well. Collectively, they represent thousands of hours of volunteer service. They've made the lives of our citizens a little bit brighter. And we're deeply grateful for their amazing contributions, and we're proud to honor and share their stories. So on behalf of all those citizens of Harford County, I want to thank you all, and God bless you. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. It is my pleasure now to introduce Christy Breslin, reporter with WMAR TV, an incredible partner and advocate for Harford County. We are excited that she is hosting Harford County's Most Beautiful People Awards ceremony again. Please help me welcome her to the podium with a round of applause.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be back with all of you again, and You know how proud I am of Harford County and all the people in it. I mean, I can't say enough about all the wonderful work that you do. That's what makes us Harford County. So, as I read your name, please join us on stage. We have so many nominees. And once again, thank you for what you have done. Our first nominee, Ruthie Bottiger, nominated by Hannah Jenkins. Now, I'm not sure if she made it here tonight, but she is a one-of-a-kind asset to Havre de Grace Housing Authority, volunteering with the Success Project's food pantry. She donates items, stocks the pantry, and distributes food, household items, and hygiene products to those in need, even delivering orders to community members who were unable to pick them up. Ruthie is also instrumental in success of the Success Project Designer Bag Bingo, for which she sells tickets, bingo daubers, and concessions. Whatever the task, she was always ready and willing to help. So we thank Ruthie. She's a very kind, caring soul and definitely one of Harford's most beautiful people. Patrice Bullock, nominated by P.J. Chambers. Patrice Bullock is committed to helping others through Bailey's Heart and Soul Foundation, a nonprofit organization she founded after the tragic loss of her 16-year-old son from sudden cardiac arrest during a sporting event. Since learning that SCA can be reversible if CPR and an automatic external defibrillator, AED, are used immediately, Patrice has been speaking publicly about her experience. SCA, the importance of having a cardiac emergency plan, and Wolff-Parkinson's White syndrome, which caused Bailey's heart arrhythmia and sudden death. Through fundraisers, Patrice provides scholarships and necessary medical equipment needed in the county. Her unwavering desire to protect others is a beautiful gift to the Harford County community. And I'm a fan as well, Patrice. Congratulations. Our next nominee, David Donovan, nominated by Susan Angelini. David Donovan has been an active member of the Havre de Grace Ambulance for 6 years. At the young age of 18, he wanted to serve the community and help people in need. David completed his EMT classes despite the challenges of COVID and continued to complete multiple courses in hazardous materials operations, FEMA Incident Command, IV Tech, Maryland Rescue Task Force, and CPR. He ultimately earned his associate nursing degree and is pursuing a bachelor's degree at Towson. David is serving his second year as a lieutenant in the company. He was named the 2019 Rookie of the Year, received the 2020 Charlie Riley Community Service Scholarship, and the 2021 EMS Person of the Year. He's a busy guy and has been a top responder from 2019 to 2023. David has shown a beautiful commitment to the safety and the well-being of our Harford County citizens. Congratulations. Tina Irwin, nominated by Nathan Irwin. Tina Irwin is a dedicated volunteer for the Abingdon Fire Company, helping numerous patients over the past 6 years. She is on the EMS of officers as an EMS sergeant and the chair of the membership committee, where she is a lead and a guide to all new volunteers as they join the company. Tina conducts interviews and manages new member processing. Her passion for helping others is a beautiful gift to the new recruits of Abingdon Fire Company and the Harford County citizens she assists. Thank you so much. Our next nominee is Barbara Godbolt, nominated by Joan Hunter. Barbara is passionate about helping people who are less fortunate. As a volunteer for Habitat Humanity's Restore in Aberdeen, she is an all-around volunteer for displays and store organization. Barbara established the first clothing boutique in the history of Restore and now enlists other volunteers to help. She organized, launders, and irons donated items before putting them on display for sale at what is now known as Barb's Boutique. Monthly sales have increased by over $1,000. Nice job. Barbara has previously volunteered at the food bank at Grace United Methodist Church in Aberdeen and with Free State Challenge Academy, serving on their board. Her compassion for helping others makes her one of Harford's most beautiful people. Congratulations. Our next nominees are Leo and Terry Handerhan. Leo was unable to join us, but his wife is here, and they are nominated by Robert Meza. Leo and Terry are a dynamic duo who volunteer for the Hope Center of Maryland's Hands for Hope and Beyond Blessings food distribution programs, helping children, families, and seniors facing food insecurities. Terry is a volunteer leader and coordinator, organizing pickup and delivery of fresh produce, stocking shelves, managing food inventory, and training new volunteers. Leo drives the Hope Center box truck and picks up food from local facilities for distribution, which can weigh over 7,000 pounds. He also assists with maintenance at the Hope Center office, food storage, and distribution sites. Additionally, Terry is a board member for the Bel Air Recreation Committee, where she assists in creating and administering program policies, and is a commissioner for the Bel Air Women's Summer Lacrosse League. The Handerhans are essentials to helping the Hope Center with its mission to stop food insecurities in Harford County. Truly a beautiful couple. Congratulations. Our next nominees, Harford County Public Schools Special Education Administrative Leadership Team. We got a bunch of them coming up here. We've got Kim Heater, Jeffrey Hoffman, Shannon Holly, Kim Manzo, Robin Meyer, Carrie Reese, Melissa Romano, Colleen Sadesky, Pauline Timmons, and Mary German. They are all nominated by Cheryl Meal. This team right here is a group of special education teachers who enjoy giving back in their field. These dedicated volunteers serve with the ARC Northern Chesapeake Region's Adopt a Home program, which provides corporate volunteers the opportunity to connect with individuals supported by the ARC NCR who had very limited occasions to celebrate the holidays and do not often have families outside the organization. Each year, this team visits the same ARC NCR community living home, bringing gifts and food, planning activities, and playing games with the residents. During the pandemic, when visitation was suspended, the team sent gifts to spread joy during challenging times. The team's dedication to building relationships has a major impact on the residents' lives and help them thrive in their environment. The Harford County Public Schools Special Education Administrative Leadership Team's ability to spread joy is a beautiful gift to those with differing abilities. And you are some good-looking people. Good job, guys. Our next nominee, Rhonda Hinch, nominated by Sandy Gallion. Rhonda has been a dedicated member of the Level Volunteer Company for over 40 years. That is dedication. She has been trained as a firefighter 2, EMT, swift water technician, emergency vehicle operator, and works in hazmat operations. Rhonda is the vice president of the company and has held many fire line offices, including assistant chief, and has served on numerous company committees, including fire prevention chair. She organizes the annual open house, speaks about fire prevention, and teaches safety education at schools and community events. Rhonda's service as a member of the fire company and her commitment to teaching children about safety are a beautiful gift to the Harford County community. Thank you for all you do, Rhonda. Niani Efe, nominated by TJ Ellis and Zachary Gazda. Niani's life is devoted to serving the Harford County community and volunteers with the We Can Serve movement. As the founder's grandmother, she is known as Grandma and is a fixture at all the organization's events. She takes pictures and organizes and labels donations for children experiencing food insecurity or homelessness, battling critical illness, or aging out of foster care or orphanages. She's there to help them all. Niani serves as a speech coach to the organization's all-youth leadership team, leads volunteer management and partnership development, and helps with administration and logistics. Niani takes photographs of residents at the Abingdon Gardens Senior Housing Facility, chronicling residential celebrations, including centennial birthdays, game nights, and holiday parties. Often these photos are the last captured, and Niani quietly delivers photo collections to surviving family members as gifts during memorial services. She's a beautiful example of what volunteering and community can be. Our next nominee, Nancy Jones, nominated by Jim Richardson. Nancy Jones has a love for music and giving back. She has been the organist at Highland Presbyterian Church for 67 years. Nancy plays for church services, children's Christmas plays and concerts, and the youth and adult choirs. She has also been asked to play at other churches for funerals, weddings, baptisms, and other special occasions. Music has always been a big part of Nancy's life. She started playing the organ and piano at a very young age and played for North Harford High School as a student. Today, she serves for student music recitals, helping them improve their performance and adding content to their program. Nancy's talent has brought beautiful music to many in Harford County, and we are lucky to have you. 67 years, congratulations. And we have another group, I love the group, Just Having Fun Singers. Let's see it. Angela Brenton, Karen Donnelly, Jan Gilman, Kathy Kelly, Sue Nito, Carol Schatz, Sandy Vakchek, Dottie Vinopak, and they are all nominated by Kathy Kelly. This group of singers has a mission to bring joy to people who are shut off from the outside world, including the residents of nursing homes and assisted living and rehabilitation facilities. Just Having Fun Singers was established 9 years ago by the late Phil Pace to bring smiles through sing-alongs, silly jokes, and trivia games. This group is self-funded by its members and comprised of all volunteers. Just Having Fun Singers has a core of 7 administrative members, but the group has had as many as 50 members at any given time over the years. They average about 40 sing-alongs per year and have performed at locations and events all over the county. Music comes from the soul, and there's nothing more beautiful than sharing it with those who need it most. Just Having Fun Singers! Our next nominee, Arlene Klaproth, nominated by Chelsea Tillman. Arlene is devoted to the betterment of animals and volunteers with the Harford County Humane Society. She fosters animals, maintains laundry, and assists with several off-site events, including bingo, the organization's annual golf tournament, Dine and Donate event, and vaccine clinics. She also volunteers with Shadow Cats, assisting at PetSmart's off-site events such as fundraisers and adoptions. Through Lion's Paw, Arlene has fostered over 88 kittens in the last 25 years and helps with fundraising and off-site adoptions. Arlene's beautiful character is sensed by the animals she rescues and seen by the community around her. 88 kittens, that's amazing. Our next nominee, Caroline Koluk, nominated by Richard Albright. Caroline helps provide a living history of Jerusalem Mill. She is the co-chair of the Education Committee and acts in full historic costume. She sure does, I love it. She coordinates the activities of 14 to 20 historical interpreters who demonstrate to visitors a variety of the 18th and 19th century trades and crafts. Caroline also manages the box office and publicity and safety at events and is an integral part of managing the village's summer concert series. She is a past member of the board of directors and a former gardener. Additionally, she volunteers with Animal Rescue, where she helps to shelter rescues, launder bedding, and coordinate adoptions at events with PetSmarts. Caroline's passion for historic education and the betterment of animals is a beautiful gift to Harford County, and I just love the outfit. Love it. Our next nominee, Molly Neal. She was unable to be here, but her nominee, Mary Jane Parrish, is here to accept for her. Molly Neal is a quiet force for Christ Church in Forest Hill. As senior warden, she is a liaison, a lay reader, and a rota organizer. Molly works with the Episcopal Church Women Group on their month-to-month activities, spaghetti dinner, and rummage sale. She is one of the founders of Rock Spring Keepers, a church program that encouraged members to collect over 1,000 pounds of plastic to turn them into Trek benches. She has also started an Adopt-a-Plot program to beautify the church grounds. Molly further heads up the church's Hope for the Homeless dinner and organizes donations to Harford Family House. She visits the elderly and the sick and can always be counted on to lend a helping hand. We will miss her tonight, but congratulations. Our next nominee, Len Neiswanger, nominated by Helen. Len is the co-founder and president of God's Outdoor Angels Foundation. This nonprofit, all-volunteer organization's mission is to provide an outdoor experience for disabled vehicles or chronically and seriously ill children through fishing and hunting excursions. Len's goal is to provide a safe and enjoyable trip of a lifetime so participants can benefit from being outdoors and to offer peace, empowerment, and healing to those suffering from trauma. Len organizes raffles, sponsorships, and general donations to fund these life-changing expeditions. Additionally, he volunteers for Sons of the American Legion. He is also a past president and vice president of the Hickory Fountain Green Recreational Council and is a coach for baseball and soccer for Jarrettsville Recreation Council. Len's desire to bring peace to those who need it is a beautiful gift to Harford County. We are lucky to have people like you that can take people on great adventures. Thank you. Our next nominee, Sandy Osborne, nominated by Carla Matteoli. Sandy is passionate about serving others. As a volunteer for the Aberdeen Lions Club, she's the treasurer of the Lions Club Charities and has served on the board of directors in several leadership positions. She is the chair of the annual Pancake Supper, a committee member for Spaghetti Supper, and volunteers at the annual Designer Purse Bingo. Sandy is a past president for the Aberdeen Chamber of Commerce, volunteering at many of their annual events. She also serves on the board of the Harford County Community College Foundation and is a member of the Executive Development and Golf Committees assisting with fundraising events. Additionally, she helps the Harford Family House with its annual bull roast, golf tournament, boots and bow ties, and home runs for the homeless event. Sandy's generosity and volunteer service are another great example of what Harford County is all about. Thank you so much. Betty Curry Phipps, nominated by Kim Del Maro. Betty is a Havre de Grace gem. At 79 years young, she has been making and donating wreaths to the community for over 5 years. What started as a way to use up leftover craft materials ended up as a gifting treasure for her. Members of the Facebook group Buy Nothing Havre de Grace started gifting Betty materials to keep her adventure going. She repurposes used wreaths and materials and has given away over 1,200 wreaths to date. Her motto is making Havre de Grace even more beautiful, one wreath at a time. Love it. Betty was also instrumental in refurbishing and beautifying Veterans Park in Aberdeen. She worked with donations from Crow's Nursery and had a sign put up so veterans will realize that the memorial is for them. Betty's selfless acts of giving and kindness are what truly make our community a beautiful one. Thank you, Betty. Our next nominee is William Poole, nominated by John Cooney. William Poole has been a dedicated volunteer with the Jarrettsville Volunteer Fire Company since March 1955 and is the longest-serving active volunteer in the company. During his 69-year tenure, William has served in several leadership positions, including chief and vice president, and on several committees, including the building committee for the current firehouse, which was built in 1991. His extensive experience and unwavering dedication make him an invaluable mentor to younger members, instilling in them the same sense of duty and service that has defined his time at Jarrettsville. He has had a profound impact on the community and fire company by ensuring the safety and well-being of others. William's rich legacy in Harford County makes him one of the most beautiful people. 69-year tenure, incredible. Thank you so much. Our next nominee, Joanne Price, nominated by Zoe Hudson Fleming. Joanne Price is a dedicated volunteer with the Homecoming Project, an organization that provides safe housing to women in recovery. Joanne has been a constant to the women of Homecoming for the past 7 years, offering them assistance by giving them rides to meetings or doctor's appointments, taking them for coffee, or inviting them to her home and giving them time away from the program. Her guidance and friendship to the women have a direct impact on their lives and recovery. Joanne's giving spirit does not stop with the women of Homecoming. She is always available to help anyone who needs a helping hand or a ride somewhere. Joanne enjoys basket weaving and has donated numerous handmade baskets to local schools, churches, and animal shelters to use in their fundraising efforts. Joanne is a kind and gentle person whose beautiful contributions make an impact on others. No doubt about that. Thank you, Joanne. Jane Scotia, nominated by Patty Moran. Jane volunteers tirelessly for the Holy Trinity Church in Churchville. As part of the Outreach Committee, Jane assists people with food insecurities and provides resources to others in need. Through Holy Trinity, Jane works with 6 local elementary schools to provide groceries and gifts at Thanksgiving and Christmas and organizes school supply donations. She organizes funds to take families shopping for clothing and necessary items. Additionally, Jane helps host diaper drives at the Judy Center and volunteers with the Harford County Public Library. She is a member of the Harford Glen Foundation and was secretary for the Bird Club. She volunteers with Harford County Public Schools outdoor program at Harford Glen and with a licensed bird bander, helping to mark birds for migration. As a member of the Episcopal Diocese of Truth and Reconciliation, Jane assists with Trails of Souls and Juneteenth celebrations. Jane's desire to help those around her definitely makes her one of Harford's most beautiful people. Let's give another round of applause to tonight's nominees. What an inspiration they are, and wow, all the years that have been served at the fire company and all these wonderful organizations in Harford County, it's truly incredible. There are so many different ways to give back, and that's exactly what Harford County does. Now I would like to welcome back people that can sing amazingly. I am not one of them, so I cannot be a part of this group, but a cappella Journey back to the stage to inspire us with another fabulous musical selection.
To honor all the nominees for Harford's Most Beautiful People. And now we're going to do something that we love to do and honor you with a song about singing. Now the world's all right, everything's swinging, long as I'm singing my song, my song. Now just as long as I'm singing, there's a bell up in my brain that's ringing, making a crazy ding. Dong-a-ding-dong, and if this band don't desert me, then there's nothing in the world can hurt me, long as I'm singing my song, my song. Give me those trumpets, legato, put some saxes with strings, pizzicato, and some rhythm, digging in. As long as I'm singing, then the world's all right and everything's swinging, long as I'm singing my song, my song. What up, yeah, do boo wee wee, yada da do da, yada da twee do do twee boo wee. What up, yeah, do boo wee wee, yada da do da, yada da twee do dot do twee dot. Yeah, making music is more to me than a pleasure, 'cause me and music, we go together like notes in a measure. Long as I'm singing, then the world's all right and everything's swinging. Long as I'm singing my, long as I'm swinging my, long as I'm singing, everything is swinging my, long as I'm singing my song.
Thank you so much. We have one more selection for you this evening. We are all members of the Upper Chesapeake Chorus of Sweet Adelines, and this is a very special song for us. It's because how we close each evening after we sing together. And it's very special to us. It's all about loving and living and being together. And whether you're volunteering or you're singing or you're dancing, as long as you're together, life is good.
Tomorrow's another day. I hope and pray we'll be together. Tomorrow, this today will be a yesterday that's gone forever. So take my hand, my friend, I want to say, I'm glad we laughed and loved and sang together today. So take my hand, take my hand, I want to say, I'm glad we laughed, I'm glad we loved, I'm glad we sang, oh how we sang today, how we sang today.
Incredibly talented, just like I said. The Harford's Most Beautiful Shining Light Award was established to recognize the volunteers who bravely use their personal stories to shine a light of awareness on serious issues facing our county. These volunteers fight stigmas and talk about difficult subjects despite deep personal and painful experiences. They bring awareness and light to subjects many refuse to acknowledge. This year, I am proud to recognize the recipient of Harford's Most Beautiful Shining Light Award for 2024, Patrice Bullock. After the sudden death of her son, Bailey, Patrice Bullock was motivated to develop a plan to bring awareness to the community and how to respond to cardiac emergencies about Wolff-Parkinson's White syndrome, knowing that CPR and an AED could have saved her son's life. Patrice partnered with other organizations to begin speaking out about her experience. As founder of Bailey's Heart and Soul Foundation, she hosts several fundraisers per year, including the Bailey's Heart and Soul Golf Scramble and 5K Run and Walk, Bull and Shrimp Roast, and a Ravens Rally. Funds are used for yearly scholarships and other philanthropic work in her son's name. Since its inception, the foundation has donated over $40,000 in scholarships to 8 deserving Harford County seniors for college and has provided AEDs to various groups in the county. Patrice lobbied for the Bailey Bullock Act, requiring every public and private school to create a cardiac emergency response plan, and it was signed into law on April 25th of this year. Oh, Patrice, one thing about you, one important motto that you say, never underestimate the strength of a leader. I'm lucky to have known you and worked with you. You are a true inspiration, and thank you for all that you've done for the community, and Bailey will never be forgotten.
Thank you so much.
Last year, the Committee for Harford's Most Beautiful People Awards opened the nominations to groups. The group award is presented to a group of individuals who come together collectively and volunteer for the common good of Harford County's community. And congratulations, tonight it goes to the Harford County Public Schools Special Education Administrative Leadership Team. This team, again, is made up of a group of special education teachers who enjoy giving back in their field. They volunteer with the ARC Northern Chesapeake Region's Adopt a Home program, which provides corporate volunteers the opportunity to connect with individuals supported by the ARC NCR who have very limited occasions to celebrate the holidays and often do not have families outside the organization. Each year, this team visits the same ARC NCR community living home, bringing gifts and food, planning activities and playing games with the residents. During the pandemic, when visitation was suspended, the team sent gifts to spread joy during challenging times. The team's dedication to building relationships has had a major impact on the residents' lives and helps them thrive in their environment. The Harford County Public Schools Special Education Administrative Leadership Team's ability to spread joy is a beautiful gift to those with differing abilities. Thank you for all you do, and well deserved. And it is once again my honor to introduce Harford County Executive Bob Casserly.
Since my administration began, we created a special award for our volunteer first responder. It goes to a firefighter or emergency medical technician. These are heroes who run towards dangers when others are running away. They take care of us when we're at our most vulnerable. They comfort our families on their absolute worst days. They faithfully serve our community without any expectation for reward. In October, we celebrate National Fire Prevention Week. That's next week, October 6th through the 12th. National First Responders Day is October 28th. Befitting that now we honor these individuals with Harford's Most Beautiful First Responder Award in October. I'm proud to present this award to Rhonda Hinch for your commitment to the safety of our community.
Rhonda has faithfully served over 40 years in the Level Volunteer Fire Company and Harford County community. In addition to her impressive resume with the company, Rhonda's commitment to the safety of Harford County goes even further. In 1993, Rhonda had a vision to create a safety camp for children similar to a vacation Bible school, a place where children could have fun and learn valuable safety lessons. Thus, the county's first safety camp program was born. She now hosts 2 camps, a fire safety camp for children in kindergarten through 5th grade, and a safety first boot camp for those in grades 6 to 9. Rhonda organized an annual sold-out bingo that raises $8,000 to $12,000 for these camps, which keeps them free to the children. To ensure she can run and attend both camps uninterrupted, Rhonda takes her personal vacation time. Her service as a member of the fire company and her commitment to teaching children about safety are beautiful gifts to the Harford County community. Thank you, Rhonda. We are so grateful for all that you do. The next and final award for the night is Harford's Most Beautiful People's Ripple Effect Award. It was named the Ripple Effect Award to symbolize the exponential impact volunteering has had on our community. Just like a pebble dropped into a pond, our nominees send ripples of kindness through Harford County. And the 2024 Harford's Most Beautiful Ripple Effect Award goes to Len Neiswanger. As president and co-founder of God's Outdoor Angels Foundation, Len's objective is to bring peace and joy to veterans who have made sacrifices for our freedom and to children suffering from serious illness. Len lovingly established this foundation from the ground up. He arranged its nonprofit status, does website design, plans trips, raises money, meets with veteran groups, and markets to reach as many people as possible. To date, Len has provided excursions for 106 veterans and 7 children and their families. He inspires all who participate with a can-do attitude, encouraging those with limitations to reach beyond what they think they can do. Nature can be healing, and God's Outdoor Angels motto is hunt, fish, heal. I like that. These moments of joy contribute to the healing and well-being of our participants, and Len keeps in contact with them even when their excursions are over. Len's commitment to God's Outdoor Angels Foundation and the people it serves is as beautiful as the nature he brings to them. Thank you, Len, for all you do for the children and veterans in Harford County. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony tonight. I hope this has renewed your spirit as it has renewed mine. Tonight's ceremony was live streamed and can be found on demand on Harford TV's website and YouTube pages. So thank you again, Harford TV, for being here tonight and for your partnership. And thank all of you for being here and for all that you do for Harford County. I hope you drive safely, and congratulations to everyone for making Harford County the wonderful place that it is today. I'm Christy Breslin. Have a good night.